Ahem. Fire Force is fire. Thank you, thank you. I know, thank you. Fire Force, or Eminem no Shubatai, is a manga series written and illustrated by Atsushi Kubo that was serialized from September 20. What is this? A New York Times article. I really like Fire Force, and I will convince you to watch or make you appreciate it more if you've already seen it in this video.
We are living our lives.
Did that sound convincing? Fire Force starts off with our protagonist Shinra Kusakabe, who joins the Special Fire Force to protect Tokyo from infernals that are caused by spontaneous human combustion. The reason Shinra became a fire soldier was because his mom and baby brother supposedly, foreshadowing, died in a fire when he was younger, and he couldn't keep a promise to his mom that he would keep them safe. So he becomes a fire soldier to protect people and prevent what happened to him from happening to someone else. This may seem like a simple and boring premise, but the author manages to keep it interesting by fleshing out the world and giving the story life. I don't really hear a lot of negative things about Fire Force. Definitely not a lot of negative things about a certain cat girl. Ahaha. I usually just hear people say it was mid or not for them, which is okay because people can have different opinions. I'm just kidding. Of course that's not okay. The only opinion that matters is mine, and therefore you will enjoy Fire Force and finish the entire series. When you're finished watching this video, of course. Let's start off with Shinra. I really like Shinra since he isn't like your typical shonen protagonist. He exhibits a lot of the qualities, just slightly more toned down. Shinra does charge in headfirst into a fight, but he uses common sense and comes up with a quick strategy that allows him to utilize his powers. He doesn't just charge at a brick wall until it breaks. He charges at a brick wall with more than one brain cell. He also has a super likable personality. He's not super loud or hyper. He's just a kind-hearted and chill dude that you'd want to hang out with. I really like how selfless he is and willing to help others even if it won't bring him closer to achieving his goal. It would really be cool if I could come up with a joke relating to Shina's favorite sport being soccer. Holy crap, I'm a genius. The other characters like Arthur, Maki, Hibana, Benimaru, and excuse me, are really likable. They're one of, if not the strongest points of the series because of how well they interact with each other. They also feel believable and real, and their interactions are just so fun and entertaining. Their relationships building throughout the series never feel... Yeah. Bro, there's so much saliva in my mouth. Their relationships building throughout the series never feel rushed or forced, and they slowly start to feel like a family, which is so nice to see because it feels like you're growing with the characters. You know what else makes Fire Force good? The mystery. Woo! Akuma, what do you mean mystery? Google states that Fire Force is adventure fiction, science fiction, and dark fantasy. Hear me out. Most series have some sort of mystery, even if it isn't one of their genres, right? Right? Fire Force sets up a bunch of mysteries that draw you in and keep you hooked. Like, what's an Adola burst? What's the cause of spontaneous human combustion? What's an Adola link? Who or what are the Evangelions? Huh, what? The Evangelist? My bad. The author also kind of blueballs you when he sets up a mystery, then you think the payoff is bad, but then you realize, oh, that's not the mystery you should be focusing on, you idiot. Or, the mystery leads to an even bigger mystery. It's like a cycle that keeps you invested in the story. Then when you finally get the payoff to a mystery, it feels so damn good. You ascend after discovering the mystery. Trust, I'm ascending right now. The world building is also great, specifically in season 2, because they go to a lot more different locations and they actually leave Tokyo for an arc. Haha, remember when they got high? I feel like Okubo is just really good at creating interesting worlds. I remember when the Fire Force anime came out, I thought, ha, that seems interesting. I'd never seen an anime about firefighters and the concept seemed really interesting to me. Oh. He's so good at using cool themes and aesthetics to create cool and interesting worlds. For Soul Leader, you're just like, hey, do you like Halloween? Yes. I'd bet. I also like how well putting Inferno's to rest is handled. These are humans, they're suffering, and they need to be put to rest as soon as possible. They're not some evil monsters that need to be punished. Well, not all of them. They're not killing evil monsters, they're killing people, and I love how that's addressed and the weight it carries. When that sinks in, you realize how difficult it must be being a special fire soldier. Fire Force deals with tragedy really well. They don't bombard you with flashbacks to force you. Let me stop. That was so bad. I was talking about something really serious too. The OST slaps, bro. Listen to Inferno and Veil, like bro, like your entire life will be changed. The sound design, dude. David production. Oh my god! They don't, they don't bombard you with flashbacks to force an attachment with the characters. You see the character on screen and you slowly build a connection with them. And when you learn more about them and realize what makes them tick, you either love them or hate them. I mean, that's what a character is supposed to do. I just gave like a basic definition of characters. I thought this scene was funny.
訓練お気をつけてくださいね。では失礼します。
シスター。何かお困りではありませんか？人助けをするのが消防官の役目なので。
The humor is decent, only like 20% of the jokes make me laugh, and a lot of the time it does rely on the hitting people is funny, hahaha anime jokes. Yeah bro, hitting people, giving them concussions, and possibly breaking multiple bones is hilarious. Oh boy, am I watching Soul Eater? Arthur's the highlight of every single scene he's in. Alright, let's talk about the over-sexualized female elephant in the room. I hear a lot of people draw Fire Force because of Tamaki, and I do agree that her Lucky Lecker ruins the flow of the episode and it's pretty lame. And I hate how that's her only personality trait, while that and her literally relying on everybody else. But she gets character development very slowly. In my opinion, Tamaki doesn't ruin your experience of the series, and I still recommend it. The pacing in the anime is fantastic. The pacing in the anime is fantastic. Each episode develops the plot and it never feels like a slog watching the series. Accompanied with a great animation, it's just a really fun experience. The action great, a lot of oomph, animation super clean, never ceases to make me feel hype. Bro, Shinra's fighting style is just so satisfying to watch. I don't know what it is. Him like moving his legs like that and like doing cool kicks is just, bro, it's so cool. It's nice to see instead of like a regular hand-to-hand combat. Don't get me wrong, I like people punching each other and using fists, but for some reason just seeing Shinra kick like the literal like shit out of people is so satisfying. Looking at those beautiful sexy legs moving at such a high speed just makes me. Season 1 feels like it's introducing you to the world and characters, and season 2 feels like it's building up to something really big. And from the few chapters I've read of the manga, season 3 is gonna be insane. I rewatched the entire anime and I enjoyed it more than I did when I watched it the first time, which was like 3 years ago. Damn, I wonder why nobody talked about it when it came out. What other anime came out in 2019? Oh, I've only read a couple of chapters of the manga, but I hear from sources, Twitter, that it's really good, so I'm gonna read it, and I'll probably make a video on it and the ending. Season 3 officially announced, woo, and a new game, woo, take my money. In conclusion, Fire Force is heat. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed listening to me screaming into a mic for the past 8 minutes, consider liking and subscribing. I'm gonna go out Soul Eater.